Hello, welcome back. I'm Dan McKinnon at Talk Inc. This is our first of 4 video clippers for 2006. Our spring video clipper, this one, and our next one, the summer video clipper, are both titled Quotes to Live By. This one here, the spring, is part 1. All set? Let's go. Have you ever wondered how you can make a difference in the world? Henry David Thoreau said, "To affect the quality of the day, that is the highest of the arts." What he's telling us is that with just a little surprise of the small gift, the small difference, you can really change the quality of the day. What we can do is just learn to give and to forgive and to let live, and that will make a big difference in the world today. Second quote, have you ever asked yourself, how can I be happy? Well, from the Tao Te Ching, they say, ever desireless one sees the mystery, ever desiring one sees the manifestation. What this is telling us is that through desiring and thirsting and wanting, we become attached. And by becoming attached, we begin to suffer. And by grasping and clinging, we can't free ourselves with a closed fist like that. We've got to open that up, let go, and release into enlightenment. Number 3. Why do other people drive me so crazy sometimes? We've all asked ourselves that. The famous poet E. E. Cummings said, I am through you, so I. To me, what that is telling us is that it's in the other, it's in another person that we get mirrored back who we are. It's as if the other is a looking glass self, and through them we get to see who we are. And by that we create between us joint and collaboration for creating our own character for who we are. Number 4. Have you ever wondered what good can come of my pain and suffering? The famous existential theologian Martin Buber said, all suffering prepares one for vision. What he's telling us and keying into is to the Buddhist dictum about life is just suffering. And the flip side, though, of suffering is transformation, and that's what Buber's telling us. Is sometimes one must be burned, one must be broken down to their very bottom so they can become. They must burn so they can melt and reform themselves in a new alchemy of being. And number 5, have you ever asked yourself what good can come from death and dying? The very famous philosopher at the turn of the 20th century, George Santayana, said, the dark background that death supplies brings out the tender colors of life in all their purity. And to me, what he's telling us is that others die so that we may live. When others die, they give us a gift. They give us the gift of gratitude, of grace, and of gratefulness. And to finish this off, I'd like to read a poem, and you should ask yourself, as I'm reading this poem, how should I live? And Rumi, the very famous Indian mystic and poet, writes to us about how we should live with his poem, The Guest House. This being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness, some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Thank you for watching. Those are our Quotes to Live By Part 1. Stay tuned for the June video clipper for Part 2. Goodbye. We'll see you again.